Hello, my name is Jesus Medina. I'm the creator of KO Method, which is a holistic approach to fitness and self-defense training. I'm also the owner of Seabreeze Fitness, which is in Costa Mesa, California, which we're at right now recording this. In today's lesson, I'm going to go ahead and cover vision versus perception. Alright, it's something I learned from Miyamoto Musashi, which is the author of the Book of Five Rings. He's also one of the best known samurai, basically swordsman, ever to live. And he, like I said, he wrote the Book of Five Rings. This is where I learned the details about this. So basically what that means is vision is weak, perception is strong. What that means is, the easiest way I can point this out to you guys is, you can put your finger in front of you, okay? Look at the finger, you're obviously going to see the actual finger. Alright, now look beyond the finger. Look at something behind the finger and just through your peripherals, look at the finger. The finger appears much bigger and might appear as 2 or 3 fingers, but the point is that it appears bigger. What does that mean? The actual target is going to appear bigger, and not only that, it's going to be in a sense of slowing down time. Not really technically slowing down the time, but it's going to seem that way because the targets are going to be a lot bigger, because you're not really staring at one thing. You're staring at your overall environment. All right. Another thing is, aside from looking at straight at the finger, all right, if you look straight at the finger, everything else, look it up. It's a scientific proof, medical proof that everything else beside you literally disappears. So that means your reaction time, your focus time, your reflexes are going to get lowered down from the outside if you're looking at your freaking opponent's eyes. Never stare at your opponent's eyes. They can easily misdirect you. They can look down but punch up. They can look up but punch down. Vice versa. You know, it's common sense, but a lot of people throw it out the door once they're in the heat of battle. All right, so remember that. Don't just stare at one thing. Use your peripherals. Use everything. Perceive. What that means is you gotta hear, you gotta feel, you gotta see everything. The only thing that you really can't use senses of is smell for the most. Taste for the most part. But anyhow, watch for one that you guys can study right away. Mayweather. All right, when he's fighting, all right. Sometimes when he's close to you, he's like this. All right, so right now, I don't know if you can tell, I'm looking straight at the camera, all right? This is him moving around, right? When he gets close to something and he's trying to get sneaky, all he does is goes like this, right? He does that crossbody, throws that shoulder in front of you, all right? And he's not looking at you. Right now, I'm not looking at you. I'm like looking over here, but I'm looking at everything. I'm also trying to listen to your breathing, to all kinds of movement. I can almost hear when you're going to punch. All right, I can see your legs adjusting for you getting ready to punch. That's exactly what freaking Mayweather does. He moves around. He doesn't even look at you. Look, watch the videos, play it on slow motion. You'll see that he's really never even looking at his opponent. He's looking around to see the reaction of his opponent so that, you know, he can take advantage of that. Anyhow, that's today's lesson. Vision versus perception. So I'm going to show you one way to kind of train for that. And obviously you have to train a little bit faster for the vision versus perception. That's why I brought up Mayweather, because he's pretty fast, and that's really what he does. Even when he's doing that pitter-patter, what do you call it, mitt work with his trainers, usually with his uncle, but now it's with his father, he's always doing the same thing. He's never looking. He just tap, 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 boom, 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 and he's looking through his peripherals, all right? So he's training his peripherals. Some of you might be like, what the hell is he doing with those little pitter-patters? It really does work in the long run. It really doesn't work to punch hard or anything like that, but it works for many other things inside here. Alright, so anyhow, today I got my friend here, Warrior Steven. He's going to help us out. In case you haven't been following us, this is only his 5th time ever. About, I'd say, 2.5 hours ever in his lifetime of actual boxing training. Alright, and you'll see he has adjusted so freaking lovely. Alright, but anyhow, we're going to show you how to use vision versus perception. First, we're going to do a pretty long-ass combo. What it's going to be, it's a 1-2. What you're going to do is evade. You're going to drop that leg to evade a counter. And then after that, you're going to come the same way you came. So you're going to go 1, 2, drop, evade that counter, go back the same exact way, but you're going to come up with a fake little uppercut. After that, you're going to go 1, 2. So it's the same as 1, 2, meaning a misdirection. Quick like that, right? Now you're going to do misdirection with this one, so boom, and hit with this one realistically. After you hit with that one, he's just going to drop back a little bit, once I throw another counter, he's going to step into me, hit, pivot away, and then hit again. And actually, we're not going to pivot away first. He's going to go over, hit, and then step away. So it's going to be a quick bam, bam, as he's stepping away. But we're going to show you how to work your way up. So first of all, you need to teach him, let him get familiar with the 1-2 and evade. So let's do it this way. So it's going to be a simple 1-2. Let's go slow, stop at the 2. So 1-2, no, stop at the 2, right there. He's going to drop at that leg, so he evades a counter. That simple. Now now that he did it slow and he's familiar with it, we're going to go a tiny bit faster, not much fast. In order to build speed, you got to go slow, so you can give your body enough time to acknowledge what's going on, record for the ligaments, tendons, everything, so they can record everything that's going on, so they can rapidly bring it out. So here we go, a little bit smoother, faster I mean. That's it. Don't drop that guard though. Bring it up. There you go. So whenever your head is in movement, tight. If you're in front of me, that's when you have that pawn in front of you to keep me at bay. Alright, so here we go. One more time. Boom, boom. One more. Boom, boom. Alright, so now that he got that, I can see that he's doing good. Everything's good. Yeah, you can see the confidence. Come this way a little more. Alright, so now we're gonna add the other 2 uppercuts. So here we go. So nice and slow again, because this is new. Boom, bam, bam, and he's gonna move away. Alright, so once again, now that we're gonna do it again, a little bit slow. You know, there's no limit to how many times you do it slow. Once you see confidence coming out of his body, his eyes, everything, that's when you start adjusting, going a little bit quicker. But mainly go up to your trainee's speed, all right, to their adaptation. So here we go, one more time, all of it. 1, 2, not the whole thing, just right there. Good. One last time. All right, a little bit snappier in the punches. There you go. Listen to the sound. The first hit on both combinations is really light. The second one's a little stiffer. You can hear the snap. Here we go. Alright, and even me, I'm going with that crazy little jazz-like rhythm. You know, it's on a rhythm, but it's off beat. Alright, it's not predictable. Here we go, one last time. Alright, one more. I don't know if you can see my movement. I'm going jerky as well to meet his realistic hits. Alright, now we're gonna after that uppercut, we're gonna add the drop and get away. And now I'm gonna counter one last time in case he didn't knock me out or in case he didn't hurt me. I'm gonna try to beat him. So do the uppercut real quick and go away. The last one. Boom. I'm gonna try to beat him to that motion there to try to beat him to his punch. But he's gonna move in. Alright, so he's gonna try to make me bite. So now that we're adding an extra move, now that last one is not going to be the hardest one. Now that's going to be another setup for the last hit over here. So here we go. Nice and slow again because we're adding a new move. So boom, boom, uppercut, step in. Alright, so that's what it is. Now we're going to keep moving. Actually, let's do it from this view so they can see the behind. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Alright, see from this view. Alright, last one from here. Alright, you're moving too much. Move just enough. I don't know if you guys noticed that. He's moving good, but he's wasting energy. Alright, he's wasting energy. He's disrupting his momentum a little too much from going a little too low, a little too far away. That's why you need to gauge your opponent's range so that you don't waste energy. Let him graze you. Even if the touch is better than to move this much and the punch up here. Why would you move that much? Now you gotta go this much up. That takes that much longer for you to react, to try to reposition yourself to position of power. So here we go, one last time. The whole thing.